Opening up Google Sheets, you're going to go to the plus on the bottom right hand corner, choose New Spreadsheet. You're going to title it Graduation Party Budget. Forgot the Y. Oh well, keep going. Once that loads, you're going to have a new spreadsheet. You're going to start off on the right, on the little button. You're going to spread it out all the way to the G, and you're going to click on that button, and that's going to unite those cells. The second one, A1, we're going to go and type in food, and then on the right of it, we're going to go and write all the things that we need. So for example, the details about the food, so a picture. And then below that, we're going to put price. Oh, wrong one. Let me go up to the next one. There we go. Right next to details, we're going to put price. Then, after the price, we're going to go and make sure how many do we need, the quantity. And then, after that, we're going to go and add the tax. And then, finally, the final price. Once we have that there, we're going to go up to the top and make a title. Obviously, this is a budget for your graduation party, so we're going to title it Graduation Party Budget. There we go. Once you have that there, I want to go and center it, so I click on that button there. And now, this part right here that I have the food, I want to center it. So I press that middle button there where the center goes. And then right below the food, I'm going to write down all the foods that I need. So obviously I need appetizers. After that, I would need the salad. Then obviously the main meal. And then dessert. I'm going to skip a line. Drinks. I'm going to skip a line. And then I'm going to go to the next part here, which would be the decorations. For decorations, obviously you could have more. I'm just giving you an example. I would make sure that I would have the centerpieces. And then, in addition to the centerpieces, I could also have some cool tablecloths. Space it. And then I'm going to go and put party supplies. Below my party supplies, some examples that you would be able to put in there would be obviously the plates. And obviously the cups, utensils, I guess napkins. And then we might need to rent out some chairs, maybe rent out a tent. Just some examples. You guys don't have to use these things, it's all up to you, of course. But you need to make sure that you have a good variety of things, just like I have. Then to show you an example of what we're doing, where it said details, I'm going to go online. I'm going to look for what I want. I already looked previously in Oriental Trading for a plate. Obviously, we're going to go with our green and white colors. So I chose this one, Class of 2020. I'm going to snap a picture of it. Notice that it says for 25 count, and it says the price. So once I go back on here, I want to make sure that I click next to plates and under details. I'm going to press the plus and the image in cell, and I'm going to choose from my photos. My photo is obviously the one from the bottom there. It says today. And if you notice, it kind of, zoomed in there, right? It's really small. It's in there. In order for me to make it bigger, I have to do something to my columns and rows. So I'm going to click on the B. I click on C, click on B. On B is the one that I'm going to go and choose a little arrow. I'm going to make it a little skinnier, and then I'm going to choose the row it's in, and I'm going to make that bigger. Notice the image got a little bigger. Obviously, you can make it as big as you want. All right, so then now let's go ahead and right next to that I had price. So if I look at my picture, I saw that each one of these sets was $8.09. So that's what I'm going to write. That's the price. So obviously if I'm doing a party for 30 people, the plates were only for 25, so I need to get 2. So I click in there and I'm going to type in the number 2 and it'll come out. Okay, so if you notice, I do need to do some math now. So I'm going to open up Notability on the right hand side. And what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be multiplying how much each one. So each one is $8.09. And I'm going to multiply it by 2 because I need 2 packages because I have 30 people. And 25 is not enough. So I'm going to definitely multiply $8.09 times 2, which gives me $16.18. Now, that's my total without my tax. So I need to add my tax. Before I add my tax, I got to see how much the tax is. So the tax, we're going to go and multiply by 0.07. Hopefully you know that. That should be applied for everything. So once I applied my $16.18 to my 0.07 tax, I know how much I have to add for the tax. Gotta count my decimals. And my tax is going to be added for a total of $1.13. So what does this mean? This means that I need to add this $1.13 to my total of $16.18. So that's my tax. I'm going to go and scroll up a little bit so I have some more space, and I'm going to go and write $16.18 plus the tax, which is $1.13. Make sure your decimals are aligned. I add it all up, and I'm going to get a total of $17.31. So 1618, 113, and 1731. Those are the numbers that I have to remember for me to go ahead and write this down on my little chart. So I'm going to click on the tax box. I'm going to go and be double clicking so that my keyboard comes out, and I'm going to write money sign. And obviously we had done the $8.09 times 2, which was $16, right? Don't forget decimal point, and 18 cents, plus my tax, which was $1.13. So here in this little box, I'm just showing the math that I'm doing. Okay, and then my total, the one that I added up at the end, I'm going to write there in F. So my total was $17.31. So that's an example of what you should do to all of these things. Okay. So obviously I want to go and center that. So I'm going to go and press my little center button to make sure that everything comes out nice in the center. Those are the 2 buttons that I needed to press in order to center that as well. Alright, so then that's what you're pretty much doing to all those. Now to make it pretty, I'm going to go and choose on the graduation, click on the A. Now if you notice, you have text and cell. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to go and affect the text. So I'm going to choose a color. What color I want to give it. I'm going to do a green. And if I want to go and change the font, make it bigger, I go to size, and there I would choose a different font. Okay, so that's when it comes to the font. So now I'm going to go and choose all the different things, the details, the price, and the quantity, and I'm going to go and make that little cell a certain color. Okay. Let's say that I don't like how that black looks. You can't really see it. So I can go back to the little A, and I can click on text, and I'm going to choose where it says text color, and I'm going to choose white. That way it'll stick out a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to go and highlight my different sections. Food, right, I'm going to highlight in yellow, then decorations. and lastly party supplies. Those are my different sections of things that I need to buy, so that way they stick out a little bit. Now I want to go and I'm going to put the details, price, and quantity under each section. So I'm going to select it, copy it, click on the first cell where I wanted to start, and press paste. And I do it again so that it shows up in every section. Now I'm going to show a little division here so that it's a little bit more obvious. Do it again. Okay. So then now what I'm missing is to kind of show my lines. So I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to drag my little button all the way down till I know that I've covered every section. And then I'm going to go to the top with a little waffle up there, click on it, and as you can see now everything is defined. I'm going to go down to the bottom because I need to figure out how much I've spent altogether. I'm going to type in total. And, oops, I erased it. I need to click outside. Let me type it again. Total. Okay, click outside of it for a minute so that it understands I'm done typing inside. Drag, and again make the little waffle so that I have my little lines around there. And let's say I want to go and kind of stick this out a little bit. That's too dark. A little better. No, it's too dark. Right there. Nice, so it sticks out for my total. Remember that your budget is $1,000, so everything that you do here, you got to stay under the budget of $1,000 for your party. So as soon as you do all of these things to your little budget sheet, you're pretty much done. I know I explain things pretty fast, but if you get stuck, remember you can always rewind. Good luck and happy shopping.